Nordstrom, and I'm here in front of my studio in Winterset, Iowa. This month we talked about client attraction, about getting in those new clients that you want to have come into your door. And a lot of times the problem that we have as photographers is that when we get started, we start photographing our friends and our family, and they send in their friends and family, and so we kind of breed the circle of people who are expecting free or next to free, and all of a sudden we hit that place where it's like, stop. I've got to start marketing to the right person. Where do I find them? And for some reason we all think that there's like this magic little spot where they all play and stay, and we have to find that magic spot. But I want to encourage you to look around you and really think about the people that you currently have access to that you're not tapping into at the moment. Now, I live in a town of about 5,500 people, and I can probably count on two hands how many people from Winterset, Iowa I have photographed over the last 12 years of being here. However, I really want to make sure that I am a part of my community, and now we've got big Pepsi trucks driving by, so we're a little noisy here, but I want to make sure that I'm a part of my community and really involved. I want to be involved in the events that are going on in the community as well as with programs that are happening, because what that does for me as a business owner in my community is it gives me a presence. And so even if there's somebody in Winterset who necessarily doesn't feel like they can afford the studio, or for whatever reason they choose not to come, they may meet someone in an area that could come to the studio and could afford the studio, and they're going to have a good taste in their mouth about our reputation in the community, and they're going to talk about us. So I want to encourage you to really look around you. Before we can market to the right people, we have to know who those people are. The other thing that I want you to think about are the activities and the groups that you're already taking part of. There's always that one person that you're attracted to that is, wow, if I could just photograph her kids, if I could just get into that circle, then I would have it made. We all go through those thought processes. Well, don't be afraid to reach out to that person. Be friends with that person. Get to know them. Tell them, I'm super impressed at how well connected you are. I would love to meet some of your friends. That's called networking. And don't be afraid to get out there. Put yourself out there and do that networking. And then one last and final note. Don't be afraid when you do go and ask for those referrals or ask for that business to actually take the business as business. We all feel like when we're getting new clients and we're asking, oh, I'd love to photograph your kids, they're so cute, and you're so well connected, I would love to photograph you guys. We all feel like we have to give things away. Well, if you'll let me photograph you, I'll do this, I'll give you an 8x10, I'll give you all your files, whatever it is. Don't do that. We are asking for referrals to build our business. So do exactly that. If you ask somebody, I would love to photograph your kids. You are so well connected. I would love to get to know you a little better. That's a compliment to somebody. It's also a compliment to them that, your kids are so cute, or your high school senior is so beautiful, your family is beautiful, your family's amazing. That's a compliment to them. And what they get is to be your model. They get to be featured on your website or featured in your marketing pieces. So let them know that, and let them know that they will be featured in those places, and then they will be able to have those images available to them for purchase. And if you want to, go ahead and give them a discount on purchase, but don't give things away. That's starting that ball rolling again that you don't want to roll. So stop it now, go out after the right people, network in the right places, reach out to people that you already have access to, get that new business, and then provide them the very best service, the best experience, and the best product that you can. So another thing that I wanted to include for you in this article is a little exercise on defining your target client. A lot of times that's a hard thing for us to do, is to really sit down and think, who is it that I need to be marketing to? But that comes first. That's number one before you can plan your marketing, before you can think about, where do I need to go out and have a presence? Where do I need to be? So download that little exercise, and we'll see you next month.